What's going on, guys? Awesome back, and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to get god tier aim in just under 7 minutes in Rainbow Six Siege. And we don't have a lot of time, so without further ado, hit the like, subscribe button, and let's get right into the video. So the first thing we need to go over quick is going to be your sensitivity. This is basically the framework of how you're going to actually mechanically play in Rainbow Six Siege. And the biggest thing is you need to find one that is catered to you. Do not copy other people's. Go into a shooting range, do a bunch of whole different things with your sensitivity to see if it fits you, because what you need to do is find a sensitivity that is catered to you, you're comfortable on, and you can play how you want to play on that sensitivity, one that is catered to your play style. So if you're playing a super fast play style, you maybe want a higher sensitivity. If you're playing more of a slow, support role, maybe you want to hop on a low sensitivity. But never copy anybody's, and make sure you find one that is actually comfortable for you. Just because you have a fast sensitivity does not mean you're better. Make sure you guys are finding a good vertical and horizontal sense. And the big one that I will always say is your controller ADS is the most important one, because this is basically when you're aimed down sights, this is the sensitivity you're going to have. So make sure you guys are playing on advanced and you're changing these. But yeah, make sure you guys are going to a shooting range, maybe like strafing left and right while ADS, stuff like that, making sure, it feels right when you're moving around, you know what I mean? And make sure, you don't change your sensitivity to that much, because when you're changing it constantly, you're never going to be able to get good on one single sensitivity, which is the biggest thing in this game. So make sure you guys are finding a good sensitivity. That is the biggest thing. So the next step in getting god tier aim is going to be making sure you have good crosshair placement. When you are playing Rainbow Six Siege, this is a one-shot headshot game, so you should always be aiming for the head no matter what circumstance it is. I don't care what excuse you have. If it's, oh, my recoil is not that good, so when I shoot for and aim for the head, my recoil goes up. Oh, so I have to shoot for the body. No, you should never be doing that. Oh, I shoot low because I can, I just don't aim well, so and the headshot's too small. No, you should always be aiming for the head, because if you can see, literally, it is just, if you can hit the head in this game, you're going to be a 10 times better player, and you're going to get so many more kills. Yes, at first, if your aim isn't the best, what's going to happen is, maybe you die a lot more than you win, but over time it's going to help you and you're going to win more gunfights and stuff like that. So aim for the head. Again, the only reason you shouldn't be aiming for the head is if you notice the enemy team is like crouching a lot. You know what I mean? Maybe then you maybe play your crosshair maybe somewhere in the middle, or you aim for, the crouch area. But mainly your crosshair should always be on head height. It's non-negotiable. This is going to help you so much more, and I promise, even if you suck at first doing this, it is going to help you in the long term and make you into a better player and make your aim god tier. So the next thing we're going to go over, obviously if you want god tier aim, you have to have good recoil control. And there is a trick to have great recoil control on every single gun you touch, no matter what. Obviously this goes with having a good sensitivity and things like that, but the basic main thing you have to do to control recoil is just go the opposite way. It's basically just a pull down, right? You always hear all the big time people just say pull down, because it is literally just pull down. All you have to do is just shoot without actually holding anything down. As you can see, you find the recoil pattern, which on the ace gun it's to up and to the right. So basically all you have to do is pull down. You have to pull in the opposite direction for the recoil control to actually be perfect, right? So we pull down to the left, and guess what? It's money. You can literally do this with any gun in the game. A lot of the time, when I first started playing and tried to get my recoil control better, every time I would load into the prep phase or do anything or load into the game on the attack side, I would shoot my gun, see where it goes, and then just, find the other way, find the recoil pattern, and then I'm set. And then I go out there and I'd perform. So basically all you have to do is just do this with every single gun. Make sure you pull down. I'm guaranteeing you this like little trick is going to save you so many rounds. It's going to help you get so much better. And really the only other way is to just kind of play, play with the guns, get familiar with it. But this is a really good method that can immediately help you get your recoil control better, because trust me, you are going to want your recoil control to be good if you want your aim to be consistently good when you are aiming for the small heads. And the last thing that I want to bring up is going to be probably the biggest, and it's if you want to get this insane aim, this god tier aim that I've been talking about, and you want all these tips and tricks that you are seeing in this video to actually come to light, you need to be playing the game consistently. That is the biggest thing and the biggest tip that I can give you to get god tier aim. If you are consistently aiming for the head, you're consistently playing the game, you're consistently aiming for the head, trying to improve your recoil, doing all of this stuff, right? And you're consistently playing the game, guess what? Your aim is going to get a lot better. It's going to continue to grow. It's going to be a lot better, because guess what? Your thumbs, your fingers, you're just going to be so intertwined with the game, that you are actually going to be able to play a lot better. Your aim's going to get a lot better. You're going to be able to develop this aim that you want so badly, right? But if you aren't playing consistently, you're not going to have a chance. I'm going to be completely honest. That happens with me. That happens with everybody, right? If you play 5 times in a week, right, and you're playing Siege, guess what? You're going to play a lot better. Your aim's going to be a lot better, and you're going to grow a lot more than, the next week if you only play twice. You know what I mean? And you're going to play probably worse than you did. You know what I mean? You're not going to grow as much. You're going to maybe get a little bit worse at that point. But yeah, I mean, that is the biggest thing. It's just basically playing, putting in the work, playing ranked, warming up, if doing 5-10 minutes on like a shooting range, or like if you want to head over to training. This is the thing that I do: map training, target drill, just basically just train, just playing the game, because it's all muscle memory at the end of the day. So that's why when you play more, your muscles are more locked in with the game, right? So muscle memory, controlling your sensitivity. That's why you don't want to change it too much, because again, like, this game is muscle memory, like I was just saying. So when you are using your sensitivity, you're constantly playing, you're constantly doing this, your aim's going to grow where you want it to be, right? But if you're not playing consistently, you're maybe changing your sensitivity, you're not aiming head height, and you're not trying to work on your recoil. Like, that's all negative stuff. So basically everything I said in those videos, this big thing, this 5 minutes that you just watched, these quick minutes, everything will go to waste if you don't play consistently. So make sure to run it all over, recap. Sensitivity, make sure you don't change it. You find a comfortable one that suits you, everything like that. Next, make sure you're aiming for the head, and in certain situations, maybe when you hear them crouch, aim crouch level or whatever it may be, right? That is the big thing, right? One headshot game. Next, doing the recoil control, pulling down, finding recoil patterns. That's your biggest friend with doing that. And then again, playing consistently warming up, consistently training your aim, consistently getting into gunfights, playing free for all, things like that are going to make you have this aim that you truly desperately want in Rainbow Six Siege. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Hit the like, subscribe button. I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.